Okay. So I had already watched this and recorded it, but I'm still new to this, so the um, audio from the video I'm watching did not get recorded. And so I'm gonna watch it again. It's stupid. It's another one of these stupid ass press conferences where we say some made up nonsense that is just, you know, we'll cite like a study, but usually have nothing, eh, the conclusions that this administration is drawing from said study are completely out of line with what the study's goal was. I haven't looked it up yet, but I wanted to just watch this and start doing some reactions to some of these videos moving forward because they frustrate me and it feels good to talk about it. I did go to the No Kings protest in Snohomish County earlier today, so that was pretty cool. Pretty good turnout for the one that was in Snohomish. Actually went with my parents and my sisters. I enjoyed it. I thought the turnout was good. Mostly older demographic, but that's kind of what you can expect from Snohomish. Um, But, and for the most part, people were pretty supportive. Every now and then someone drove by and gave us the bird, but, it's to be expected, especially in those areas when you start getting a little further away from the cities, tend to get more MAGA folks. But I thought for the most part everyone was respectful and peaceful protesting, and even the sheriffs when they drove by would honk. So that was nice. Anyway, let's see what RFK has to say about teenager sperm counts.
I was hoping you would say that. Bobby, come on for a second. What a job you're doing. Yeah, say a few words, Bobby.
Oh, and Howard Lutnick still there in the back. Why is he even here? What does he have to contribute to any of this? Dude's like whole background is economics and finance, and he doesn't even know anything about that. Anyway,
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for your
what is this quality? 480. Oh God, why are we in?
vision, your commitment to our
Not that we want to see these people in high quality. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, good old Dr. Oz. Yeah, that's nice.
country. When my uncle was president, the fertility rate in this country was 3.5%. Today, it is 1.6%.
So what he doesn't mention here, and I was looking at it prior to this recording, is that it dropped. Actually, here let's pull the exact number. It dropped to 1.9 by 1973. And he's gonna see. Did he say yet? Sorry.
It is 1.6%.
Yeah. So in that little 13-year time span, it went from 3.6 to 1.9. And then from then to now, which is what, a 50 some year time span, it's gone down 0.3. It's extremely misleading. He makes it sound like I'll bet you what he believes is that it was 3.6 and then Democrats came into power and it dropped straight to 1.9 or 1.6 or whatever he's saying. And now Trump's going to bring it back with IVF or some shit, because that's totally what the problem is. Everyone's out there trying to have babies right now, and it's just not working because of all the chemicals.
The replacement rate, in other words, the amount of fertility that you need in order to keep your population even, is 2.1%. We are below replacement right now. That is a national security threat to our country. And we know why this is happening. And President Trump is addressing the root cause.
Oh, we do. Oh, we know why it's happening. And why is that? Why don't you let us know what it is?
Causes through his MAHA agenda of reducing endocrine disruptors, the exposure to chemicals that.
That's what it is. Everybody's having babies, but it's just not working because of all the chemicals in the food. Nothing to do with the state of the economy. Nothing to do with these bullshit tariffs or these dumbass ideas or any of the corruption or just the world that he has created and that nobody wants to bring kids into. It's the endocrine disruptors. Can't make this shit up.
Decrease fertility. Today, the average teenager in this country has 50% of the sperm count, 50% of the testosterone as a 65-year-old man. Our girls are hitting puberty 6 years earlier. And that's bad, but also our parents aren't having children.
Thank God my parents aren't having children. Oh, that would be really bad if they were to go out and have more children, and not at their age. But also, what does that statement even mean? Our parents aren't having more children? What? Our parents aren't having children? Wait, what did he even say?
But also, our parents aren't having children.
Our parents aren't having children? Well, then they're not parents. I think RFK's been hitting the Tylenol. I'm gonna say it. Just saying.
Parents who want to have children do not have access. I have 7 children.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to those 7 individuals. My deepest condolences.
I feel that God has blessed me with that, and I can't imagine how different my life would be if I did not have that blessing. I want to point out also that this morning, Harvard University released a study.
You gotta love that they constantly attack these woke institutions of higher education and then cite their studies. They don't even cite them correctly, but they sure as hell like to use them.
That showed that the obesity rates have now climbed over 70%.
Of what?
And this again is for this.
Have climbed over 70% of Americans are obese? Is that what he's saying? Okay. I'll have to look into that one more. That doesn't sound accurate.
Our kids were poisoning mass poisoning a generation of kids with chemicals. President Trump.
We're mass poisoning kids with chemicals. You heard it here first.
Has instructed us.
Does he have any studies? Anything to show that? Is he gonna tell us what or is this the endocrine no? Is this the endocrine disruptors he was saying earlier? You can't just use big words and then act like you know what you're talking about. Well, I mean, obviously you can, but
to stop these problems, the root cause. He's also recognized that there are people who are injured, people who are not living their life to the fullest, and he's addressing that. Last week, we made GLP drugs available at Most Favored Nation.
Most Favored Nation. I don't know what he's talking about. Let's give that a look. Okay. So, reading through this article by Reuters, which I trust significantly more than this administration, we look down here. The agency had not yet finished negotiating the price for the drugs. So, while they're making claims of getting it down to $150, that has not happened yet. So, until they actually drop the price, we're just patting ourselves on the back for things that have not yet happened. Great.
And this week, it's IVF. Oh, I want to thank you so much for that, Mr. President. I saw on an airplane the other day You said that you didn't believe that you were going to get to heaven. You're doing God's work here.
Oh God. Oh, okay, I see. So because we're reducing prices on IVF. Okay, I see. I see.
You've made peace in the Middle East, which is beyond
Which has nothing to do with this. I mean, it's good, but it has nothing to do with sperm counts in teenage boys.
anybody's imagination. And now you're giving millions of Americans a chance to have babies. And you're doing this while the government is locked down by the Democrats.
Okay, of course. We gotta throw in our talking points, right? Don't forget to mention that the Democrats locked down the government. Meanwhile, I'm sure that this alleged IVF price reduction is totally going to increase fertility rates because it has nothing to do with economics or the state of the world or the cost of living, cost of housing, cost of groceries, tariffs, things like that. Okay. All right. I'm not sure I draw the same conclusions. You know what? No. I'm not gonna watch the rest of this. I can't handle more of this nonsensical garbage that they like to force feed us and then pat each other on the back while they're grinning and woohoo, we're so great, look how great we are. Anyway, I'll have more comments at a later time, but I just wanted to give this one a shot. See what they had to say.